Have you been checking the IRS Where's My Refund tools only to see the frustrating still being processed refund status message? Don't panic, you're not the only one experiencing this. In today's video, we're going to break down exactly what this message means and the reasons you might be seeing it, and what you can do to stay informed and take control of your tax refund journey. What does the IRS still being processed refund status message mean? This message means that the IRS needs additional time to complete the processing of your tax return. When the IRS Where's My Refund tools displays this refund status message, it simply indicates that they are unable to guarantee your tax refund within the typical 21-day time frame. While this message can appear for various reasons, it's often not a cause for concern. Why might you see the still being processed tax refund status message? Here are some of the common reasons why you might see this tax refund status message. Math errors, inconsistent income reporting, miscalculated credits or deductions, missing tax forms or documents, claims for certain tax credits, identity verification, and additional information may be needed to complete the processing of your tax return. Mathematical errors. Mistakes happen, and even if you accidentally make an error on your tax return, such as transposing numbers or miscalculating figures, the IRS will step in to try to correct it. While the IRS is equipped to handle these adjustments, the process can delay the processing of your tax return. Here's why. Error detection. The IRS system flags discrepancies during initial review. Correction process. A tax examiner must manually verify and adjust the incorrect data on the tax return. Reprocessing. After corrections are made to your tax return re-enters the processing queue, which adds additional time to the processing. Missing tax forms or documentation. When a required form is missing, the IRS must take additional steps to resolve the issue. This may involve generating the form internally or contacting the taxpayer to request the missing documents. These extra actions can significantly delay the processing of your tax return. To avoid this, ensure all required forms are included when you file your tax return, such as W-2s, 1099s, and forms for specific credits and deductions. Verification of credits and deductions. Claims for credits such as the Earned Income Credit or the Child Tax Credit often trigger additional scrutiny. These tax credits are highly beneficial but also prone to errors or misuse, so the IRS verifies eligibility carefully. This process may involve checking supporting documents like income statements, proof of dependence, or filing status. If your tax return is selected for further review, the IRS may request additional information to confirm your claim is accurate and meets all requirements. Identity verification. The IRS may need to confirm your identity as part of their efforts to protect taxpayers from fraud. This process helps to ensure that your tax return is legitimate and that your refund isn't being claimed by someone else. How long will the still being processed message last? Unfortunately, there's no fixed timeline for how long it'll take to resolve your specific issue. To stay updated, regularly check the Where's My Refund tools and review your tax transcripts for any changes. If your tax return requires more detailed corrections, such as missing documents or verification letters, it could take weeks or even months to resolve the issues. What can you do? Here's what you can do if you're stuck on the IRS still being processed refund status message. Check for IRS letters. Respond as quickly as possible to any mail from the IRS to prevent any further delays. Access your IRS online account. View your tax transcripts. Create an account online on the IRS website to view your account details and any transaction codes that may be on your tax transcripts. Contact the IRS after 45 days. If there's no update within the 45-day period, call the IRS directly to check on your tax return status. Important reminder, the IRS will never call you or email you for information. If your refund status changes and the Where's My Refund tools advise you to contact the IRS, check your mail first. The IRS primarily communicates through the mail. Be on the lookout for official correspondence detailing any additional information that the IRS may need to complete the processing of your tax return. Follow official instructions. The Where's My Refund tools may provide guidance if you need to contact the IRS. Always use the verified contact information found on the irs.gov to ensure you're contacting the right source. Keep an eye on your refund status. If you're seeing the still being processed refund status message, it could mean that the IRS needs additional information from you. Be sure to watch your mailbox for any letters with instructions about your tax return. Protect yourself. Always be cautious and carefully verify any communications to ensure your personal information stays secure and protected from fraud or scams. Tips for checking your refund status. Keep in mind that the IRS Where's My Refund tools is a simple tracker and may not always provide detailed information about your tax refund status. Create or access your IRS online account. Check your account transcripts. Account transcripts update weekly on Tuesdays and Fridays and offer a more in-depth view of your tax return progress. Encountering the IRS still being processed refund status message can be frustrating, but rest assured, it's simply a part of the process to ensure the accuracy of tax returns. Some tax returns may take longer to process than others, but most are resolved without any major issues. Be sure to respond promptly to any IRS letters to avoid any further delays. Have you ever come across the still being processed refund status message when checking your tax refund on the Where's My Refund tools? Are you seeing this tax refund status right now? Have you dealt with the still being processed message in the past? We want to hear your experience. Did you have to provide additional information, or did the message just disappear on its own? Share your story in the comments below. Your insight could help others navigate the same situation. Thank you for watching. We hope this video has provided a clearer understanding of what the IRS still being processed refund status message means. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss any future updates.